Hello guys, welcome to block 3. So our essential question for this topic will be, how can we identify what the algebraic rule is? So please take a second to write down this essential question as well as our first question that we have as an example. So please pause this, write this down, and then once you are ready, come back and press play. So now that we have our first example, we have one wedding cake design has layers that are 2.5 inches tall. Use H to represent the height of the cake and L to represent the number of layers. Which algebraic rule models the height of a wedding cake in this design? So for this, we want to make sure to highlight any important key factors that we see here. So here we can highlight, just want to highlight any keywords that are important. So we have H that represents the height. Then we have L that represents the number of layers. So we want to make sure to highlight that. And one more thing, we have this 2.5 inches tall. So how will that setup look like? So let's go ahead and write down our important information that we want to make sure that we have written down. So first we have our 2.5. Oh, I'm not sure this is not working. There we go. So we want to make sure we have our 2.5 inches tall. Then we have L. That is our layers, number of layers. Then we have H that represents our height. So now if we complete the setup, how can we set this up to an algebraic rule? So again, we want to identify the height of the wedding cake design. So to start, we know that we're trying to identify the height. So given that information, we know that we have to have H equals what exactly? So we know that if we times a number in this example, what two things can we times to get this H? So take a second to pause this video and speak with a partner and see what you guys come up with. So now that you guys have taken some time to speak with a partner, what exactly do we have left? So we already had our height, which was here, and what goes. So the next thing to do is to multiply what's left. So we have the 2.5 and the L. So we can just go ahead and insert what was given first here, and what was given second, we can add it second. So then we would have 2.5 times L. Okay, so this is what your algebraic rule will look like. So that is all we have for that one. And now we have our COP. So just a reference for the coming up test, this is all the information you will have to know. But since I like to take it a step further, let's identify what the COP is. So remember, the COP is basically what a number is times a variable. So if you guys remember, this is the number we are multiplying, and this would be considered your variable. Okay, so since the COP will always be what's being multiplied, so what is being multiplied, guys? Ask your partners. Take a quick second to ask your partners. Pause this video. Then when you guys have done that, come back and press play. So now that you guys have done that, I hope that your guys' COP was 2.5. Alrighty guys, so now moving on to the next example. Again, please pause this video, write this question down, and when you're ready, come back and press play. Alrighty guys, so for this example, it says Julie goes to the store to buy bananas. Bananas cost $1.50 per pound. What equation will help Julie determine the total amount, which is T, she will pay for a given number of pounds of bananas, which will be B. So if you guys haven't noticed yet, if you guys look back to the first example, that important information is actually underlined. So please make sure that you guys write this information down and you guys highlight, underline, just make sure you highlight or underline this important information because it will help you on the test. These factors here will actually help you identify how to set up your algebraic rule. So again, we have the amount, which is the cost, that is $1.50, and then we have T for your total amount, and then we have B for pounds of bananas. Okay, so again, what are we trying to identify here? So if you guys remember, the top one was the height. In this aspect, we will be determining the total amount. So given that information, what do you guys think will we be equaling? So please take a second, talk to your partner, and then when you're ready, come back and press play. So now you guys have talked, we know that if you guys did discuss this, we know that T will equal something. So what is T going to equal, guys? So we have that times, so we have T equals what? Again, take a second, talk to your partners, and see what you guys get. Alright guys, so I hope you guys had some time to talk with your partners and identify the next information. So again, whatever comes first, we will have this $1.50, and your next one will be B. And again, this one's a little more trickier if you guys notice, because if you notice, the first one actually had the setup of the 1-2 step that I had shown you in this area, because you do the 2.5 first times that L, and that last one is what you equal to, right? But if you noticed, this example did not have that setup. It was kind of like very much everywhere. But again, you guys have to be careful for exactly what it's asking you for, and that will give you the go on how to set this up, okay? So again, the total amount was given in the middle of the sentence rather than the end of the sentence, but that's okay because, you know, we're smart, we got it, and we figured it out. So for this one, take a quick minute, talk to your partner, what is the COP? So once you guys get that, come back and press play. Alrighty guys, so I hope you guys did get the COP of 150. If you did, good job. I know you guys are learning a new topic and this is all new to you guys, but I hope that this was an easy lesson for you guys and you guys are able to get this down. So now please go ahead. This will be the end of our block 3. Go ahead and write what your 7th grade explanation is, and then once you're done, come check in with Miss Eden or myself to sign those off. Thank you guys. time.